MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.
From the Bog in Kingston, Massachusetts, this is Marshfield High School varsity hockey tonight versus Plymouth North. Marshfield Community Media happy to bring this one to you. David Snow with you live. Joe Rotundo takes a hit out in front of the net. Very physical Plymouth North team. Joe Merrick with a shot that buzzes by the goaltender. That's Gavin James. Plymouth North already has played 2 games and has 2 victories, so an improved team. Justin Smith clears the puck out and looks to find John Milne. Milne flips it up with a backhand and taken out by the captain, Jack Doherty. Doherty harassed there by Whiting. Flipped into the corner, retrieved by Joe Rotundo. Played up by Ben Berrien, and we got Jack Doherty comes in and loses an edge, and Plymouth North retrieves the puck and walks it out of the zone. Early minutes here from the Bog in Kingston. Marshfield and Plymouth North, 2 teams that know each other so well from the division, from the conference. I've played a lot in the last few years, always a physical test. Plymouth North always brings, a heavy checking game. Sometimes lack a little discipline, but we'll see if things have changed. They are 2-0. This is Cam Baker going into the corner, played off the puck by Jonathan Sullivan. Now in the corner, that's Sam Whiting, who centers a pass, and a quick shot there by Pat Doherty. Goes wide, deflected there by Liam Fulham. Fulham takes the reins in the Marshfield net. Following in the shoes of Kevin Murphy. He had some game time last year, always played very well, so expecting big things from Liam Fulham. Played 2 minutes. Team still kind of feeling each other out. And this was Edsall. Puck comes in. Shot goes off into the corner. Retrieved there by Blankenship. Blankenship clears it up to mid-ice. It's retrieved by Culhane. Culhane goes into the corner. Backs it around. That's Edsall. Edsall. A quick shot. And a quick steal by Matt Keady. Keady stepped in, fired a shot. And it was handled by Gavin James. And we'll have a face-off that is going to come to the right of Gavin James. And actually, they've just moved it over. It's going to be to the left. Draw is going to be taken by Matt Keady. He's out there with Cole Blankenship and Anderson Dalton. Back on defense, you've got Rotundo and Merrick. Matt Keady pushes the draw forward. Pushed around the boards. Backed in. Retrieved by Justin Smith, one of the captains for Plymouth North, and it gets flipped out all the way down. Going to be played by Fulham. Off the dasher, it's retrieved there by Plymouth North. Shot goes off at Joe Merrick's skate and out of play. There'll be a draw that will come to the left. of Liam Fulham. 12:29 to go in the first period. We're scoreless from the Bog. Andrew Walsh on the draw for Plymouth North against Doherty. Doherty wins the draw, and it's broken out of the zone there by Ben Berrien. Berrien with a head of steam right to the circle. Holds a shot, center and pass, and a goal. Berrien gives it to Caden Altabello. Altabello with the goal. So Ben Berrien with a burst of speed. Played it up the side and found Altabello. Altabello sitting right in the slot, and he bangs it in. The freshman making his mark in his first game as a varsity player for the Rams. Caden Altabello, goal number 1 of the 2025 season. Assist goes to Ben Berrien. And I think you could give an assist to Fulham on that as well. Berrien takes the puck in behind. It's played by Altabello in the corner. Centering pass to Doherty. Doherty gets pushed off the puck. And Berrien to Doherty. Doherty plays it across ice and just out of the reach of O'Neill, Jackson O'Neill. And Doherty comes in transition. Pat Doherty with a shot that Liam Fulham just brings down with the left-handed glove. And there'll be a draw to his left. 11:46 to go in the first period. Marshfield with a 1-0 lead on a goal by the freshman Caden Altabello. Draw controlled behind the net there by Sullivan. Sullivan pushes it up and battle on at mid-ice. Pushed into the zone by C.J. Susie. And Eagles look to work it out. Puck played by Giovanello. And we got a offside as C.J. Susie was kind of trapped in the offensive zone and had to get out and couldn't clear in time. We got a change in personnel. Giovanello on the draw. He's out there with Sammy Holt, one of the alternate captains, also out there with Brendan McLaughlin, who is also an alternate captain as a junior. Holt is a senior. McLaughlin backs it in and played out quickly there by Justin Smith. Puck gets stumped down. It's going to be an icing call. And faceoff's going to come to the left of the goaltender from Plymouth North, Gavin James. 11:08 to go, first period. Plymouth look to clear the zone. It's taken away by Giovanello. Dumps the puck over. McLaughlin looks to play it back to the point. Danced in by Rotundo. Comes in front. Holt looked to play it. Puck bouncing around and now dumped out to the neutral zone. And Joe Merrick back to play, but it's going to be an icing call before he can get to it. Draw is going to come to the left of Gavin James. Matt Keady on the draw. Swept up there by Blankenship. Blankenship sends it into the corner. Anderson Dalton plays it. Now behind his own net. In a battle there with Smith. Comes out Rotundo at the point with a quick shot. And it's pushed aside there by James. Puck comes over to the corner. Back down. Handled by Merrick. Merrick plays it. Takes a look up. Out of the reach of Dalton and broken out of the zone by the Eagles. And Rotundo goes to retrieve it in the defensive zone. Joe Rotundo, one of the captains here as well. Hard-working defenseman. He's improved every year. Tends to be the case. Dalton in a battle over there with Merrick, trying to work the puck free. And it skips out to Blankenship. And eventually Anderson Dalton's going to skate it away. He's got Merrick with him and Blankenship. He centers a pass that's just going to go wide, played by Merrick. Merrick turns, fires the soft shot in that's steered aside. And puck held in nicely at the point there, and a quick shot by Altabello. Plymouth looking to clear the puck out of the zone. Pops up there to Whiting. Sam Whiting on the move. He's got a bunch of Rams in pursuit, and Rams look to break it away. Played by Giannetti. Puck comes down, retrieved there by Justin Smith, one of the Plymouth North captains. Plays the puck back behind his net. That's McLaughlin. Moves it up. Whiting can't get it out of the zone. Jack Doherty in the corner. Sends it back to the point. Held in there by O'Neill, and then turned and fired back in by Altabello, and you're going to get a line change. Puck retrieved there by McLaughlin. Looks to break it out and misses on that pass, and it comes all the way back to Giannetti. Big turnover in personnel from last year. 13 players have turned over this roster. Lost a lot of seniors last year, but Coach Connolly always knows how to rebuild and re-gun and re-man. On the move now, that's Dion. And we got a draw that's going to come just outside in front of the Plymouth North bench. 8:15 to go first period. Marshfield with a 1-0 lead on a goal from Caden Altabello with an assist to Ben Berrien and possibly an assist to the goaltender, Liam Fulham, who had the outlet pass there. Puck comes back. McLaughlin plays it up and goes into the Plymouth North zone, retrieved there by Edsel. Sent across, Sweeney looks to play it to mid-ice. Man on the move there for the Eagles, that's McCosh. And Marshfield quick on the defensive end. Big hit laid out there by Jonathan Sullivan. It's almost a reverse hit. The momentum was coming his way, and he stood his ground and got the better of that Plymouth North Eagle there. Man on the move there is Palladino. He fires a shot softly in. Fulham handles it, comes up the boards. Anderson Dalton skates it out. Plymouth North's got to clear the zone. And it's brought in by Milne. Milne holds into the corner, harassed there by Sullivan. Pass up to the point, and it's going to be skated out by Sammy Holt. Holt looks to connect there with Dalton. Dalton's going to chase it into the corner. He's in there with McLaughlin. Comes back up to Kashuk. And now the Eagles look to move it out. Palladino sent across ice, and it's played out by Milne. Puck goes into the corner. Kashuk turns it, gets it just a little trip there. No call. Body's flying around. Anderson Dalton still working and break it out there. And it's skated out by Blankenship at mid-ice. Cole Blankenship skates it in 1-on-3. Rotundo now comes across mid-ice, skates it into the zone, into the face-off circle. Quick centering pass and quick bid by Jack Doherty. Steered aside. Those two seniors know each other's game well. Puck retrieved by Blankenship. Sent across ice. And into the Plymouth North zone. Altabello in the corner. Ben Berrien with a quick shot that's handled there through the pads there of James. Hit behind the net on Berrien. No worse for wear. And Joe Merrick does a good job of intercepting and keeping it in. And Altabello was almost in there. Freshman showing some good offensive skill here in his debut for the Rams. Eagles now look to break it out. Kind of trapped in their own zone. This is Cohane. And puck just went out of the reach there of Giovanello. Puck comes back in, no icing there. McLaughlin in pursuit. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, all the way down. Fulham is talking to Sammy Holt. Holt backs it out, and out of the zone it goes. Played there by Giovanello. Coming up on 5 minutes to go in this first period of play from the Bog in Kingston. McLaughlin skates in around the net, looking to find an open Ram. Biviano with a centering pass to Holt. He shoots and he scores. Sammy Holt from Biviano. The senior Sammy Holt picks up his first of the season, the alternate captain, on a nice pass from Biviano.
Senior.
So it's Holt with the goal. Makes it 2-0 Rams. 4:56 to go in the second period. Holt on a pass from Biviano doubles this Ram lead. Kashuk plays it up to Anderson Dalton. Dalton in front of his own bench backs it out into the neutral zone. It's played there by Plymouth's McLaughlin. And in it comes behind Fulham. Played there by Kashuk. Eagles looking to move it. Spread it out a little bit. A shot that's blocked down by Kashuk, and he looks to kick it forward, and the Eagles won't go away easily. And eventually Anderson Dalton sends it around the dasher, but not out of the zone. And it comes out to mid-ice now. Dalton got a skate on that. It jumps over to Keedy. Puck back into the Eagle zone. Blankenship forechecking here. Puck goes deep in behind the goaltender James for Plymouth North, and it's skated out by McLaughlin. Puck is loose. Altabello looked to center a pass there to Berrien. Berrien works behind the net. Puck moving around quickly. Kashuk looks, finds, sends it back in with a backhand. Right at the face-off circle, that's Berrien. Berrien in the corner, being harassed there by McLaughlin. Jack Doherty loses an edge and ends up retrieving a quick shot. It's deflected before it could do any damage in the corner. Work being done by Altabello. Altabello with a pass back to the point to Kashuk. Kashuk with a shot through a screen. Steered wide. Doherty. Kashuk with another shot, low, blocked in front there by Doherty. Puck comes all the way down. It's going to be an icing call. It's going to go against Plymouth North. We come up on the 3-minute mark, 3:02 to go in the first period. Rams with goals from Altabello and Sammy Holt, and a 2-0 lead in their first game of the season. Biviano will be on the dot here. Out there with Holt and McLaughlin. Puck comes back to Rotundo, plays it down with the glove, into the corner it goes. Passed around by Cohane. Sammy Holt working along, and puck kept in by Merrick with a shot that goes wide behind the dasher. Out to mid-ice, Rotundo plays it, gonna skate it in himself. He's got men with him. He's looking to center, takes a shot, short side. Good idea. Quick shot by Rotundo, just kind of caught James a little off guard. He played it off his shoulder into the glove. There'll be a draw to his left. 2:33 to go, first period. Well, Coach Connolly in his 26th season behind the bench as the head coach for the Rams. Ready as always. He has his team good to go. Suffered a couple of injuries before the season got going, but always ready to give a chance to a younger player. That's Giannetti right there, one of those younger players. Blankenship trying to work it up. Puck dances across in front of the Marshfield bench. Anderson Dalton plays it up the boards, and it's tapped by Smith. Smith sends it across ice, and it ends up coming right in front of Fulham. Fulham leaves it there, and finally played around there by Keedy. Keedy turns, sends it around to Dalton. Puck comes with a quick shot that gets blocked by Keedy. Quick shot that goes off the side of the net. It hit the post, but real no danger there. Shot was from McCosh. Eagles showing a little bit of life here. Sweeney sends it around. Now Dalton will look to play it out. Takes a little bit of a hit there from Campbell. And scrum on, comes out to Palladino. Palladino takes a shot that's blocked by Giannetti. Giannetti sends it up the boards and out to mid-ice. Comes all the way back and played by Smith. Smith sends it up and it goes into the Marshfield end. It's going to be retrieved by Giannetti. Plays it around. And here comes Jack Doherty. Doherty kicks it forward and out of the zone. Senior captain. Coming up on 1 minute to go and right on cue. Puck goes off the beam here at the bog. Kind of low-hanging beam. And that's going to lead to a draw that's going to come just outside of the Marshfield zone. Right in front of us here. My man Sam bringing you the pictures tonight. On break from Westfield State. Happy to have him back with us. Marshfield Community Media. Milne sends it around. Kashuk. Tapped out nicely there by Berrien. Rams on the move. Doherty sends a beautiful pass. Oh, well played there. Kashuk. Yeah, but now you got the Eagles coming back. Quick shot that whizzes wide of Fulham. Half a minute to go in the period. Pace picking up. Bodies flying. The puck comes out of the zone. It's going to be retrieved by Cohane. Cohane takes a look up. TJ Cohane, but a nice offensive pass from Jack Doherty, and good presence of mind to spin and put the pass right on the tape. Puck played around there by Berrien. And Rams kept in nicely by Kashuk, takes it to his forehand. Puck skips through and right at the buzzer, and that's how we're going to end this first period of play from the Bog in Kingston. Marshfield Rams 2. Plymouth North nothing. Goals from Marshfield's Altabello and Sammy Holt. We'll be back for the second period. Thanks for being tuned in to Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting.
Back from the Bog in Kingston, Massachusetts, the second period of boys varsity hockey. Marshfield Rams against the Eagles of Plymouth North High School. Marshfield clings to a 2-0 lead as we start the second period. Goals from Altabello and Sammy Holt. The difference in this one to this point. First game of the season for the Rams. This is the third game of the season for Plymouth North. Plymouth North comes into it with a record of 2-0, 2 wins. And Marshfield looking to pick up their first win of the season on home ice here at the Bog. Joe Rotundo with a shot that skips into the corner. Played away there by Baker and kept in at the point by Merrick. Merrick tossed a shot through a screen that was tied up by Gavin James. And James going to have a draw now that will come to his right. Out for the Rams, Sammy Holt comes out. Giovanello will take the draw, and Brendan McLaughlin to his left. And then you get Kashuk and Jonathan Sullivan on defense. Kashuk plays it down to McLaughlin. McLaughlin down into the corner, comes back in, quick shot, and tied up. Draw again to the right of Gavin James. Giovanello on the draw, out there against McCosh. Draw, fought for, and picked up quick with a quick shot from Sammy Holt. Backed it in and tied up again. Another draw coming to the right of Gavin James. Puck comes back to the point. Sullivan's shot kind of fanned on. Holt sends it across. Kept in at the point by Kashuk. He skates it down into the corner. McLaughlin now holds and takes it out, backhands it through the slot. Played off in the corner by Jonathan Sullivan, pinching in, tried to center it, got it taken off of his stick by McCosh, and out it comes. And it's going to be an icing call. Puck going to come all the way back down into the Plymouth North zone. So Rams dominated that first minute or so of play. Changing personnel now. Anderson Dalton out there. Keedy taking the draw. He's got Blankenship to his right. Kashuk stays out there with Sullivan. And Plymouth looks to work the puck out. Walsh sends it down into the corner behind Fulham. Dalton in the corner, backs it up along the glass. Puck now skated away by Kashuk. Brendan Kashuk across the blue line. Dips in with a beautiful pass. Oh, pick up your laundry. Little head fake there from Kashuk. Lost control of the puck right at the end, but what a move. So wearing out the faceoff dot over here to the right of Gavin James. Jack Doherty on the draw. He's out there with Berrien and Altabello. Shot through a screen, blocked in front, still fought for. Sitting out there in the slot and a goal. The goal is scored by Altabello, it looks like. We'll see who comes out of that scrum. Yes, Altabello with his second of the game. So, Caden Altabello, have a night for yourself in your first night in a varsity uniform. Makes it 3-0 Rams. Eagles just never got the puck out of the zone off of the draw. It was fought for and just moved out in front of the slot. And eventually, Altabello took a whack at it and got it past Gavin James. It's a 3-0 lead for Marshfield.
Marshfield goal scored by number 4, Caden Altabello.
Rotundo now keeps it in at the point, skates through the slot, quick shot, and right into the midsection of Gavin James. So Rotundo feeling it offensively. Now Plymouth look to create some answers. They're trailing by 3 at the beginning of this second period of play. That was Whiting who came in on the fly, fired a shot over the head of Fulham, and skating it out for the Rams is McGonigal. McGonigal dumps it into the corner to the right of James, follows it up himself, sweeps it across. Hit laid out there by Susie. Puck comes all the way down to the left of Fulham, and it's going to be an icing call, and we're going to bring it all the way back into the Plymouth North zone. This is Will Fithian out on the draw. He's out there with Brody Jordan and Teddy Holt, brother of Sammy. Battle on, dumped in by Jordan. Around the boards, pinching in there is O'Neill. And nice forecheck in there by this line, working hard. Puck brought in there by Chapman. Chapman sends it around the boards, comes around and played by Holt. And skated out by Giannetti. Comes all the way down just to the left of Gavin James. He doesn't touch it, so it'll be an icing call to go against the Rams. The line's changing up there. The draw is going to come to the right of Liam Fulham. Hasn't really been tested too much in this one, but has to stay ready. Holding a 3-0 lead in the first game of the year for these Marshfield Rams. Draw, Giovanello on the draw, comes around. Played there by Sullivan. Sullivan sends it up to Holt, Sammy Holt. Sends a pass across, and here comes McLaughlin. McLaughlin in from the side. Quick shot up high and gloved there, up and over Gavin James. Comes out of the zone, and Sullivan able to step forward and dump it out to the neutral zone, avoiding any danger. Giovanello takes a look, gets a nice pass to McLaughlin, who shoots it high off the glass. Brendan's never shy. He'll shoot the puck. Comes around. Played there by Edsel. Out to mid-ice. And picked up there by McLaughlin, who's everywhere right now. Kashuk looked to connect there. With Giovanello, goes into the hands of Plymouth North. McLaughlin now holds it in with a forecheck. Sends it around to Giovanello. Giovanello has it taken off of his stick. Battle on in the corner. McLaughlin comes up, kept in by Kashuk. Kashuk takes the hit and keeps the puck in the zone. Now Sammy Holt gets involved. Cohane takes it behind the Plymouth bench. And eventually, whistle blows. And looks to be an offside. Draw is going to come right in front of the Marshfield bench. And for the Rams, it's going to be Keaty, Matt Keaty on the draw. He's out there with Anderson Dalton and Cole Blankenship. And on defense, it's Merrick and Rotundo. Puck goes in around. Played there by Dalton. Dalton sends it around. Comes up to Blankenship. And here he comes. He's taking it back. And another offside going to go against the Rams. So they just never really got off to any offensive set there. Rams got a 3-0 lead, 10:22 to go in the second period, first game of the season. Comes down. Milne clears it in behind Fulham. Played there by Rotundo. Rotundo backs it around, held in there by Smith. Smith dumps it in back around Fulham. Comes back to the point. That's McLaughlin from Plymouth. North takes a hit from Rotundo. And Rotundo on the receiving end of a nice pass there. Quick shot, and it's gloved down by James. Joe Rotundo showing a lot of offensive prowess from his defensive spot. Pinching in, took a really nice pass, and was able to walk in and fire a shot that was handled there by Gavin James. 2 goals tonight from Altabello and 1 from Sammy Holt. Puck goes right through the slot. Berrien takes a whack at it. Battling behind the net, tries to center it. It's cleared out there by Doherty and held in at the point by O'Neill. Outcome is a shot and a goal. Altabello with a hat trick. Caden Altabello came to the top of the circle, fired a shot that just was never seen by Gavin James. The goal to Caden Altabello, who's got a hat trick in his first game as a varsity player. He makes it 4-0 Rams. That all happened so fast. So Altabello picking up his 3rd of the night. And beginning to get ugly for the Plymouth North Eagles. Going to have to do something to change the tune here. Puck goes into the corner. Retrieved by Goodyear. Puck gets centered, and it's being played out by Susie. Susie able to find McGonigal. McGonigal carries it into the circle, to the corner. Backhand out in front, and played out by the Eagle defense, and then retrieved there by O'Neill. O'Neill sends it in. Susie in pursuit. Puck comes out to mid-ice. O'Neill with a pass, cross ice to McGonigal. McGonigal sends it in, out of the reach of James. Hit laid on there, and a quick shot by Dion. Comes up to the point, played by Goodyear, and the Eagles able to skate it out. That's Smith. Smith being harassed there by Goodyear. McGonigal in the corner. Eagles look to center a quick shot. Went wide of the net. The shot was from Jason Smith. Puck held in at the point by Justin Smith. And puck squirts out and eventually played out of the zone by Jackson O'Neill. Eagles now look to retrieve. That's Schneider. Schneider holds. Little breakout pass there to Huggan. And ends up in the hands of Kashuk. Kashuk sends it cross ice. Played there by Giovanello. into the corner. Biviano takes a little hit, still in pursuit of the puck, goes in behind the net, retrieved there from Smith. Smith sends it up the boards, held in by Kashuk. And out to neutral ice it comes. Kashuk now with a header, sends it across, and puck bouncing around. Sullivan plays it across to Kashuk. Kashuk, well, let's pass from McLaughlin. Kashuk going to take it in himself. That's going to be an offside as McLaughlin had yet to leave the zone. 7:44 to go in the second period. Recapping the scoring is going to be easy. 3 goals scored by Caden Altabello and 1 from Sammy Holt. Leaves you with a 4-0 Ram lead. I get some change in personnel here. It's going to be Jack Doherty out there. Doherty out there with Altabello and Berrien, the first line. Puck comes in, played by McLaughlin from Plymouth North. Tapped into the zone by Walsh. Walsh goes in to retrieve it. Puck comes out to mid-ice and just tossed into the zone there by Cohane, and it's going to be an icing call as he had not gained center ice when he dumped it in. Throw's going to come all the way down to the right of Gavin James. So Rams off to a good start in this 2025 campaign with a 4-0 lead in the second period. They'll play again on Monday afternoon against Malden Catholic. Will be a good test for them at 3:20 here at the Bog. But before we get there, we've got to get through the rest of this one. Rotundo sent it into the corner, and in goes Berrien flying around. And retrieved in the corner by McLaughlin. McLaughlin sends it around, held in by Rotundo. Rotundo holds and comes out to Merrick. Merrick at center ice, dumps it in. And Rotundo just takes away the stick of the Plymouth North Eagle there. And Altabello jumps in. Rams clear the zone. Rotundo comes all the way back out to Doherty, backing down, makes a pass to Rotundo. Rotundo turns over the blue line. He's got a man with him. That's Berrien. Taken off of his stick, and the puck goes out of the zone. Played by Merrick. Merrick just dumps it back into the corner. Retrieving it there is Ben Berrien. Berrien steps around one defender, makes a little pass there. Goes over to Teddy Holt, and puck comes out of the zone, retrieved there by Kashuk. Kashuk smoothly sends it up to Fithian. Fithian over to Brody Jordan. Brody Jordan skates, cuts in. Round it comes to the point. Shot from Sullivan goes wide. Held in at the corner there by Kashuk. Up it comes, and it hits the stanchion here, the frame of the Bog, second time tonight, and it's going to lead to a draw that's going to come to the right of Gavin James. 5:55 to go in this second period from the Bog in Kingston. 4-0 Rams. Will Fithian on the draw. Brody Jordan out there with him, along with Teddy Holt. Coming out of the zone, that's Whiting for Plymouth North. Sends a pass to Doherty. Doherty looks to center. It's picked up there by Brody Jordan. Brody Jordan skates it out of the zone. Puck comes back to Smith. Smith fans on the initial pass out. Comes across ice. It's Whiting into the corner. Goes Sullivan. Sullivan turns, taps it up, and bodies bumping into one another. Kashuk with men move, takes it up top of the circle. And blocked there by Doherty up into the netting. 5:18 to go, second period. Keedy now on the draw, wins it back. Comes to Giannetti. Giannetti shoots through a screen. Into the corner it goes. Retrieved in that corner by McCosh. Sends it out and eventually dumped into the zone by Blankenship. Eagles, as they often have been tonight, just trying to break it out of their own zone. being tested by the forechecking of this Ram offense. In the corner goes Keedy. Picks it up, takes a look, patiently tried to feather a pass through, trying to find Dalton. It was blocked. Held in at the point there nicely by Goodyear. Puck goes in, and James, not taking any chances, not only tied it up, but kicked the post off the stanchion. Probably can't get out of this period quick enough if you're the Plymouth North goaltender. It's going to be Dion, Mason Dion, on the draw. He's out there with Susie and McGonigal. Susie working hard, and Eagles can't get it out of the zone. Merrick just dumps it right back in. Puck comes around. Held in nicely by Susie. Good work. Centering pass comes out, and then held in by Merrick. Eagles again just can't get that breakout pass out of the zone. Good forechecking there by Merrick, pinching in. Comes back to the point, held in by Dion. And Eagles look to break it out. That's Palladino. Takes a huge hit by Rotundo. And now Rotundo takes a hit. We got some color commentary from the Marshfield cheering section beneath us. We like that hit by Rotundo. Rotundo's been getting his money's worth tonight, every shift. Making himself known out there, the senior. Captain. Skated out now by Cohane. Cohane dumps it in, backhand. Played into the corner. Sammy Holt looks to play it out. Eagles just dump it back into the zone. Rotundo's going to play it behind Liam Fulham, who has not been too busy in this second period. And little pass from Holt onto McGonigal's stick. McGonigal just plays it in and steps on the bench. New personnel out for the Rams. McLaughlin puts some pressure on. Comes back to Sullivan. Sullivan through a screen. Goes over the glove of James. Held in by Kashuk. Puck comes around. Held in by Sullivan. Sullivan calmly skates around one defender and holds his line there. Smith now for Plymouth North. Passes cross ice to Huggan. Huggan tries to get it out and ends up in front of his bench where it's played by Jonathan Sullivan over to Kashuk. Kashuk up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin across the blue line. Drags the puck, looking to find a streaking Jack Doherty. Just a little ahead of him. Played in at the point by Sullivan. And eventually a change in personnel. Kashuk gonna carry it in. He's got McLaughlin with him as a trailer. Kashuk wheels itself in right through the crease. The offensive skills of Brendan Kashuk tonight on display. Doherty now in the corner, looks to center, holds on, follows it through, skates it to the top of the circle, backhands a pass over to Sullivan. Sullivan back to Altobello. Doherty fired a shot, didn't find its way to the net. Puck comes up to Sullivan. Sullivan, the quick shot, skips off. I think that went off of Berry and up into the netting. 1:39 to go, second period. And Rams have doubled their lead this period on 2 goals from Altobello, completing a hat trick before the first half of the game was even played of his freshman year. First game of the season, Caden Altobello found himself in possession of a hat trick. Nice little individual bid there by Anderson Dalton, using his muscle to move it in for a scoring opportunity. Puck played all the way back now to O'Neill. O'Neill sends a cross ice to Giannetti. Giannetti stepped around a potential hit. Puck comes across to Blankenship, carries it in. He's got Dalton with him. Blankenship looks, skates around, wheeling into the corner, up to the point that goes to Giannetti. Giannetti shoots it through a screen. It's up and goes up and over. Everything but in. Dalton working back there along with Keedy. And Keedy comes away with it. Keedy takes a look, plays it up the boards, into the corner to Giannetti. Giannetti at the point, sends it cross ice to O'Neill. O'Neill looks to shoot. It comes in, tapped there by Dalton, over in the corner to Keedy. And Eagles again just having trouble getting it out of their own zone. Under a minute to play here, coming up on 40 seconds to go in the period, and the Rams just dominating offensively here in their first game of the year against an undefeated Plymouth North team. Puck gets dumped out all the way down, and Fulham still didn't get a chance to play as it got taken away by Blankenship. He brings it to mid-ice with a head of steam across the blue line, carries into the circle, behind the net, looks to center it. Good individual effort there from Cole Blankenship. In the corner goes Biviano. McLaughlin now picks it up. 5 seconds to go in the period. And that looks to be the way it's going to wrap up. We've played 2 periods. Quick shot by Merrick right before the buzzer. We've played 2 periods at the Bog in Kingston. Your score, Marshfield 4. The Eagles of Plymouth North nothing. Goals from Caden Altabello. He's got a hat trick. And 1 from Sammy Holt. Those are your 4 goals. We'll be back for the 3rd period. Thanks for tuning in to Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions, Moi Health and Wellness, Road to Responsibility, and Biviano General Contracting.
We are back from the Bog in Kingston, Mass. Patriot League varsity hockey action. First game of the year for the Marshfield Rams. Staked to a 4-0 lead. A hat trick from Caden Altabello and a goal from Sammy Holt are your 4 goals for the Rams as we start a 3rd period that you can expect to be physical if Plymouth can catch up. Up until this point, the Rams have just had the better of everything. So head on a swivel for this 3rd period. Rotundo takes it around. He's had a good night offensively. He takes it out of the zone. Tries a pass that's going to be picked off there by Culhane. Culhane spits a shot in on Fulham. Fulham rebound comes zipping through. Shot by McCosh. Went through the crease. Big hit put on there from Altabello. Sends an Eagle to the ice. And Jack Doherty looks to work it out. Kind of held up there. Steps off the ice. Going to get a substitute. And Brendan McLaughlin steps in and onside fires a shot that goes wide. McLaughlin just saw some daylight and fired a shot low and to the left of Gavin James. Sullivan fanned on his attempt to clear. Quick little play that just comes back to the point for the Eagles through a screen. Never makes it to Fulham. Kashuk takes a look. And quick turnaround shot there by Milne, went wide. And it comes in behind Fulham. Fulham leaves it for Kashuk. There's definitely a wet spot in that corner. The puck just keeps coming to a stop. Something to keep an eye on until it freezes up. Sullivan now looks to send it around to that very spot. It slowed down right as it approached Kashuk. Holt looks to send Giovanello away, goes into the corner. They're going to change up the line here. Holt stays out there and holds it behind the net. He's 1-on-4. One of the alternate captains for the Rams, 4-year player, always hustling, Sammy Holt. And here comes Anderson Dalton across the blue line. He's got a man with him, Teddy Holt. Actually, that's Keedy. Apologies. Anderson Dalton. Keedy in pursuit behind the net. Tying up those Eagles. Comes back to the point. Kashuk with a wrist shot that handled by by James, and it goes to his right. Picked up, and another quick shot there from Cole Blankenship. So Rams firing away, and we've got 12:31 to go in this 3rd period in a game that has been absolutely dominated by the Marshfield Rams. Keedy now on the draw. Matt Keedy battles. Gets it back to the point. O'Neill shoots through a screen, bounces around. Blankenship sends it back to the point to Giannetti. Giannetti sends it back into the Plymouth zone. Dalton right there, takes a look, sends a centering pass that Smith from Plymouth was able to direct into his goaltender, who tied it up. He's going to have a draw to his right. Rams will switch it up. Merrick out on defense with Rotundo. Dion on the draw. Smith tries to find a man. It's broken up by Merrick. Merrick sends it up to Dion. Dion sends it into the Plymouth defense. They bring it forward. That's Whiting. Sam Whiting has the puck taken away by Rotundo. Rotundo plays it up to Soucy. Soucy through mid-ice, looking to send it ahead to Dion. Dion in ahead of his man. Tries to drag the puck around Smith. Soucy now in the corner. Good work there, CJ Soucy. And eventually it comes out. And Merrick puts the puck down in the hands of Smith. Little uneven play here. Eventually puck goes down into the corner in behind Gavin James. Harassing on that is McGonigal. McGonigal sends it up to Rotundo, who fires it and gets deflected up into the netting behind the Plymouth goaltender, Gavin James. This is Fithian on the draw out there with Teddy Holt and Brody Jordan. It comes back. Sullivan sends it cross ice to Kashuk. Kashuk threw a screen. Brady Jordan tried to get in there. Brody Jordan. And deflects into the goalkeeper. James, the draw is going to come to his right. Fithian now. Draw. Brought back in by Kashuk. Kashuk with a little soft pass there to Sullivan. Fires a shot off the pad of James. Puck comes around and out, and going to be retrieved down now in the Marshfield corner by Kashuk. Kashuk steps around the forecheck of Schneider. Gets the pass out, and here comes Brody Jordan across the blue line. Pass right on Holt's stick on the backhand, a little behind him, and sent away. It's going to be an icing call that's going to go against the Plymouth North. Draw's going to be to the right. Now it's going to be to the left, actually, of Gavin James. Jack Doherty on the draw, one of the captains here for the Rams, wins the back. Quick shot from O'Neill, goes wide, retrieved by Berrien. Berrien sends it back to O'Neill. O'Neill sends it into the corner. Berrien holds, working hard behind the net. Doherty backs it down to Berrien, and that's Altabello, who's got 3 goals on the night. Quick center to Jack Doherty, fired a shot that James saw at the last second. Big hit on in the corner. Body's starting to fly. Altabello with a pass to Doherty. Doherty sends it into the corner to Berrien. Good work from this line. Berrien sends it up, and Eagles eventually get it out of the zone. And it's played there by Goodyear for the Rams. Plays it off the dasher right into Altabello, all the way across ice to Berrien, who's been out there forever. Tries to find Doherty streaking through. A big hit laid on there by Altabello. He's had 3 goals on the night, and he's going to pick up the first penalty of the game. So Caden Altabello getting into the scorebook for all kinds of reasons here tonight. He takes the first penalty of the season for the Marshfield Rams. 9:29 to go in regulation time. Rams stake to a 4-0 lead. Altabello 3 goals on the evening, along with 1 from Sammy Holt. It's a 2-minute penalty. And Rams will have to kill off their first penalty of the year, see if the Plymouth North can do anything with their power play. Quick shot there from McLaughlin. That's Dan McLaughlin from Plymouth. Goes up and into the netting. It's McLaughlin out there, along with Merrick, Rotundo, and Sammy Holt. Those are your penalty killers for the Rams. McLaughlin sends across ice to Smith. Smith skates through the circle, throws it in through a screen, hits off of his own player. McLaughlin skates it away, dumps it all the way down, where it's going to be played by James. The Eagles going to have to get around Sammy Holt to get this power play going. Sammy doing some harassing down on that penalty kill. And the puck comes down. It's played in by Chapman. Go into the corner goes Milne. Rotundo just sends it away and out of the zone. Eagles will have to clear the zone. Power play yet to get untracked. That's Paganis. Paganis, a shot came in quickly there from Chapman that was sticked away by Liam Fulham. Fulham up into the netting. Minute 8 to go on the Plymouth North power play. 8:37 to go in regulation time. Marshfield with a 4-0 lead. Puck goes down into the corner. Doherty for Plymouth North. A quick shot and a goal. The goal came from Sam Whiting. Whiting from Doherty. Sam Whiting breaks the shutout streak on a power play goal. And now it's 4-1. So we'll see if there's any juice left in this Plymouth North bench to mount a comeback. It's 4-1. And the goal scored by Whiting. And the assist. This is Berrien for the Rams. Going to be called for an offside. A little hit after the whistle there. Nothing in it. Doherty now on the draw for the Rams. Out there against Walsh. And quick little ball to Bello. Takes it away, looking for his 4th goal of the night. Puts a shot on. Follows it up. Doherty working, forechecking. Puck kept in by Kashuk. Kashuk takes a hit, and that's going to free up Walsh. Walsh got one man to beat, and that's Sullivan. Sullivan goes right to him, pushes him off the puck, comes away with it, and Berrien tried to get it out. Sullivan blocked it and dumps it out of the zone. Some good work there from Jonathan Sullivan. He sends away Doherty. Doherty had it taken away at the last second by Huggan. This is Kashuk. Takes a big hit there. Into the corner goes Berrien. Berrien comes away, winning the battle, centers it, and just at the last second got it across to McLaughlin, who just ran out of room. Puck comes down. It's going to be an icing call. It will go against Plymouth North. 7:31 to go in this third period. Marshfield 4, Plymouth North 1. Draw was won by Giovanello, and now the Eagles come away with it. That's Palladino. Palladino skates it in. He's got a man with him. That's Huggan. Huggan now in the corner. Quick shot in tight, and it gets carried in and almost into the net, but the net comes off the moorings. Puck flipped up off of Fulham, and it hit Giovanello, who almost carried it into his own net, but at the last second able to swipe it off the line. And then the net came off the mooring, and we'll have a draw. It's going to come outside of the zone. Giovanello on the draw. He's out there with Sammy Holt and McLaughlin. Puck dumped into the zone. Quick shot in. Steered aside by Fulham. Another shot, top of the slot. And Giovanello skates it away. He's got Holt with him and McLaughlin as they spread it out across the blue line. Giovanello holds nicely. Shot that gets deflected up into the glass. Comes around. Plymouth North tries to play it out to mid-ice. And Rotundo able to dump it in. Puck comes in behind and carried out by Smith. Held in at the point by Merrick. Merrick down to Giovanello, fights, tried to center it. goes behind the net, picked up by Smith for Plymouth North. Dumps it to center ice, just out of the reach of Anderson Dalton. Rotundo claims the puck, turns, fires a nice pass up ice, right onto the hands of Keedy. Quick shot there. Blankenship in a battle, he and Dalton in the corner. Dalton getting physical in the corner, just kicking the puck along the dasher, and Blankenship looks to come away with it. He's being pinned up, but skates away with the puck. Puts a little move on, holds. Cole Blankenship tries to center it. Nice work there. Comes out from the Eagles. Held in at the point by Jonathan Sullivan, who's having a nice third period for himself. Puck goes beyond the reach of Kashuk, who's in a race now, but he's going to win it and dump it up the dasher, but it's picked up there and then eventually skated away to safety by Kashuk. He's all alone at mid-ice across the blue line, carries it in with experience and confidence. Tries to center a pass, and the Eagles able to send it away, but it's picked up at mid-ice by Sullivan and then dumped in by McGonigal. Puck played by Kashuk. Sullivan plays it out. Puck goes down into the corner inside of 5 minutes to go in regulation. 4-1 Marshfield. Smith for Plymouth North backs it out of the zone. He's been busy tonight, but Eagles have really struggled getting the puck out of their own zone all night. Credit to the Marshfield forechecking and the scheme of just putting pressure on wherever they can. Merrick moves the puck up to Berrien. Merrick takes a hit, but he's fine. Rams battle along the blue line. Merrick takes a look, just softly plays it down in the corner. Puck goes down, cross ice. A little hit from Merrick. Rotundo looking to play it out. He got an offside there, as Milne just couldn't clear the zone. .4:13 to go in this third period. Now the Rams look to play it out. This is Berrien, brings it in. Jack Doherty just couldn't keep his left skate in the zone. Tried to stay out of the blue line and crossed over. And the offside, they'll stay out. It'll be Doherty out there at the dot with Berrien and Altabello, who's got a hat trick on the night, the freshman. Puck comes back to Rotundo, who sends it up. It butterflies across the line. Berrien couldn't keep it in, and here come the Eagles. Inside of 4 minutes to play. Puck comes back to Merrick. Merrick looks, sends it up to mid-ice. And Rotundo's going to go in and retrieve. Turns. Puck just bouncing around there. Merrick works it across to Berrien. Berrien along the dasher. Just moving the puck forward, doing everything he can to get it out of the zone. Doherty in pursuit. Doherty plays a little body on. Puck comes down across the blue line. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in regulation. Puck comes in, it'll be an icing call against Plymouth. I'd like to thank Sam Horton on the camera tonight for the pictures that you're seeing. Sam's home on break from Westfield State. Hardest working man in show business. Draw comes across. Quick shot from Sammy Holt. Was just forked down at the end by Edsel from Plymouth North. Kashuk now. Soft little pass to McLaughlin. McLaughlin sends it through. It's up top of the slot. Sullivan tried to sneak one through. Pad save there from James. Battle on in the corner. Holt comes away with it, leaves it for McLaughlin. McLaughlin to Holt. Holt kind of fanned on that one, didn't get all of it. And puck eventually dumped out. It's going to be another icing call. 2:31 to go in regulation. 4-1 Marshfield. Rams back in action on Monday afternoon against Malden Catholic right here at the Bog. 3:20 on that one, so a home game before they head out at the end of the week to Framingham to take on the Flyers of Framingham. And Blankenship in tight. Anderson Dalton with a goal. The pass came in from Keedy, and it just jumped and skipped right on the stick to Anderson Dalton, who made no mistake about it, the senior alternate captain with his first of the season. And the 5th goal for the Rams. Anderson Dalton, a leader on this team, two-sport athlete, able to poke it through after a pass came through from Keedy. So that Blankenship, Keedy, and Dalton line has been buzzing all night. So extends the lead to 5-1. It's Dalton with the goal to make it 5-1. And the Rams will just look to play out the string here in the last 2 minutes. This is Berrien looking for point night here with Doherty. Centering pass to Doherty. Doherty tried to sneak one in, and James had the save. Quick shot by Teddy Holt, and it eventually gets tied up by James, who's going to be seeing pucks in his sleep tonight. He's been a busy man in the net for Plymouth North. And Rams able to put 5 goals by him, the most recent from Anderson Dalton. Sullivan over to Kashuk. Those two have been rock solid all night. Kashuk shot blocked in front, Doherty in the corner. Doherty holds, looks, crafty player. Puck comes back, Kashuk able to hold it in and dump it right back in. Teddy Holt bangs it around the corner. Berrien working there, sends it in behind the net. And Teddy Holt trying to play it out front, held in by Sullivan. Sullivan and Doherty try to keep it in, and it came out of the zone and then right back in, leading to an offside. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go in this game. And Dan Connolly looking to pick up his 379th win of a long career, 26 seasons here behind the bench at Marshfield High. Quite a program he's built here over the years. And the debut of his 2024-2025 team is looking good based on this first game against Plymouth North, and they'll be tested Monday against Malden Catholic. Minute to go in this one. Susie working out there right now with McGonigal and Dion. Susie carries across the line. Dumped in, Dion behind the net, takes a look, tried to center it quickly to McGonigal. And Plymouth looking to break away and able to bring it through, and puck stopped there by Giannetti. Giannetti calmly skates it out, freshman, out to mid-ice. We're inside of 25 seconds to go. Rams gonna just put the finishing touches on this one. These two teams will meet again later in the season. Puck comes through and goes down into the corner. Got 12 seconds to go. And we'll wrap this up for you. Altabello with 3 goals for the Rams. Holt and Anderson Dalton, those are your goal scorers for Marshfield. A dominant win in the first game of the season for the Marshfield Rams. Your final score, Marshfield 5 and the Eagles of Plymouth North 1. Back in action on Monday afternoon against Malden Catholic. I want to thank you for tuning in. David Snow, along with Sam Horton, signing off from the Bog in Kingston. Thanks for joining us on Marshfield Community Media.
MCM coverage of MHS Sports is proudly presented by Repel Pest Solutions. Repel Pest Solutions is a full-service pest control company protecting residential and commercial properties from nuisance pests that carry germs and diseases. They are a small, family-run business from Marshfield, licensed, insured, competitively priced. We work to understand your needs and offer an integrated pest solution that's environmentally friendly. Don't be afraid to bug us. Moi Health and Wellness. Moi Health and Wellness is owned and operated by nurse practitioner Christine Murphy. We are an integrative wellness center offering medical weight loss, men's testosterone therapy, functional medicine consults and labs, vitamin therapy, Advadex laser skin resurfacing, Botox and dye sport, teeth whitening, and so much more. Moi Health and Wellness has 3 locations in Lakeville, Marshfield, and Plymouth. Road to Responsibility. Founded in 1988, Road to Responsibility's mission is to provide the means, the opportunity, and the support necessary to allow citizens with disabilities to take their place as productive members of the community. We are committed to providing all individuals with opportunities to truly live in the community. Through our services, we are proud to enrich and improve the lives of every individual, one person at a time. And Biviano General Contracting. Biviano General Contracting is Marshfield's leading custom modular house builder. Modular house building saves time and money. Only 8 to 12 weeks for the entire build and saves up to 25% compared to traditional building. We also offer custom deck building, kitchen and bathroom remodels, additions, and house elevations. More information can be found at bivianocontracting.com.